Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. My name is Jordan and I'm here to do a general tarot card reading for the Pisces Collective. This reading is general, so it may or may not resonate with you. I do recommend checking out another reading with the title that stands out to you if you find this one doesn't fit. And if you're not a Pisces, that's okay. Just trust that you're here at the right time when you click on the video. These messages are collective readings, so they can resonate with anybody. However, they are geared towards Pisces placements in your birth chart. We're going to start by pulling some spirit animal cards, and we'll move in a 10-card tarot spread with the Smith-Waite deck. Thank you so much to everybody who's been commenting below and liking the video. And welcome to everybody who's been subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of your love and support. Let's see what's going on for my beautiful Pisces Collective. We just had the Dolphin Spirit come out recently, so I'm going to put it back since they all fell out. And we'll pull a card. So we have Rabbit Spirit, which says now is a lucky time. And we also have Ant Spirit, which says time to collaborate. Rabbit Spirit is card number 49, which compounds down to a 4, which is all about stability and foundations in your life. And we have the Ant Spirit, which is card number 1, which is about beginnings. So there may be some luck associated with your finances or with relationships in general, because there's this collaboration energy. You could be getting a job opportunity. We'll see what comes up with the tarot. We have the Ace of Wands, another one. So we definitely have a brand new opportunity here in the current moment. We have the Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. There's that 4. It's amazing how the tarot lines up with the Oracle. We have the Six of Wands in the past and the Ten of Swords in the distant past. We have the Chariot card in the future. Ooh, that makes me smile. I love that. We have the Ten of Wands representing you. I'm just hearing from these cards and energies so far that your lucky break is coming, Pisces Collective. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the environment. We have the Knight of Swords in your fears and desires position. And the Devil as the outcome. Judgment is the overall energy underneath the bottom of the deck. Some type of communication is coming in. All 3 of these cards talk about communicating. About contracts, about so you have the Judgment card talks about results, usually, the final results, the conclusion, what was supposed to happen in a situation, and that is your progress that you've been making. You've been making leaps and bounds of progress, is what I'm hearing. With your healing, in the past we have the Ten of Swords reversed. That's when you decide to move forward from a cycle of pain and self-neglect, and it often manifests as being a victim in a situation where you let people hurt you. You know, you might not even let people hurt you. It just might have been a natural process of somebody betraying you, or a job not working out, or your health failing in some way. When it was a major setback, you know, emotionally, even physically for some of you. And then we have the Six of Wands here, where it's almost as if your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors have been reaching out to you from distant lands and other dimensions and from different realms, and have been encouraging you from afar. And but the success has been yours. You've been making this a successful pathway. And it's because you've decided to face what has happened to you. You can see the Six of Wands is actually facing in the direction of the past. So your recent accomplishments, your recent success story is based off of the fact that you've had faced your demons, with the Devil card being here as well. You've broken free from karmic contracts that have taught you some big lessons. And your heart is opening up to the possibilities of what is available to you in the future. I do feel like, though, there's this hesitation to look forward. It's almost as if you are still trying to perfect your healing process, if that makes sense. You want to be completely ready, is what I'm hearing. And I think the sign that you're going to know that you are ready for the next step is when you start to release the burdens, responsibilities, and extra weight that you've been carrying here with the Ten of Wands reversed, that you needed to carry in order to prove to yourself that you can make it in whatever direction you want to head in. But you've had recent success. You've proven to yourself that you can do this. You can overcome any obstacle. So there's some things that you don't have to do in order to keep doing all this heavy lifting. There's something here about resources running out, or money being spent, debts piling up, and the fruits of your labor in your past pursuits are running out. You know, we move forward with the blessings that are given to us, even when we're moving beyond painful situations. And those blessings come from past actions and from our angels and ancestors and spirit guides. They make sure that we get the right karma that we need in order to help us with resources that we need along the way. But there's a point here now where new growth wants to happen. And in order for new growth to happen, the universe wants you to be completely attentive and focused on the new opportunities that are in your hands. I do feel like you already have this opportunity in your hand. That's what we start off this reading with. And it's about allowing yourself to fall in love with this opportunity now that you have it. Because when you're in that state of love of what you're doing, that's when the real growth happens. That's when you see the real results. You're on a trajectory here with the Chariot card for success in the future. Mainly because you've defeated some type of dark, negative energy in your life. There are some things that you're blocking, though. I think some of you are blocking love. Some of you may also be blocking negative karma as well, drama. It's like you don't want any drama. You don't, and especially if it comes from your love life. So you're on like a solo path right now. The Nine of Pentacles can talk about being solo. So can the Four of Pentacles. But you're never truly alone. You know, Spirit is always collaborating with you. In the current moment, we have the Ace of Wands, which talks about a new beginning have in your hand, growth that's available for you, passion and desire, and a spark that's lit within you. And influencing that is the Knight of Cups, which is talk about having shut down your feelings in some way in order to stay focused and passionate on what it is that you're doing. However, the feelings are like the fuel, you know? You think of the cups being water, but they also can talk about like gasoline, fuel, liquid sustenance. And eventually, you know, if your emotions are not in alignment with what you want to accomplish, you won't get as far as you want to get. So the universe is saying in this reading, you know, open up to the opportunity that you have, embrace it, fall in love with it, trust it. That's a big one. If you can trust this opportunity, it's going to take you into new places, new potential. In the middle of the reading, we have the Four of Pentacles reversed, which does talk about releasing. We have the Ten of Wands representing you, which talks about releasing. So does the Ten of Swords. So we're releasing pain, we're releasing regret, is what I'm hearing. Grudges, hard feelings, bitterness. Releasing the need to do everything on our own as well. Because we do have this time to collaborate energy being here. And I do feel like some people have tried to come into your life in order to be an emotional support or in order to share in your interests, your passions. And I feel like you've been kind of denying access to some people because you don't recognize them as being who you want to collaborate with, which is fine. You got to trust your instincts. Maybe they aren't the right people to collaborate with. But eventually, the right person's going to come into your path, or the right people. And if you open up a little bit, you can at least practice collaborating with certain people within boundaries, you know. In the recent past, we have the Six of Wands, which shows that you've been having success, you've been having forward movement and progress. Your spirit guides are cheering you on. You've got good support system, some of you do at least, in this world. The Ten of Swords in the distant past just highlights that you've had to pull yourself out of a hole. And in the future, with the Chariot card, you've improved upon your strengths. You've recognized your weaknesses. And because of this, there's a certain invulnerability here that you have now. Some of you may even be a little bit numb still from the shocks and traumas and hard work that you had to push through from the past. And that numbness is what is kind of thawing out, we've got this fire and the devil card reversed, and I don't see any winter cards here, although we do see the snow in the judgment card. But there's energy here of like things have been cold and numb, and things are trying to warm up. There's that ace of fire in the current moment, that spark. Representing you is the Ten of Wands reversed. So you are learning to accept what it is that are your limits, and to not always push yourself to the extremes. Oh, I'm sorry for the notification, folks. Yeah, you don't always want to push yourself to the extreme, because that's when you run into mistakes and errors and burnout. And you want to take care of this momentum that you have going for you. The Nine of Pentacles in the environment indicates that there's not much left for you in your current environment for you to take advantage of. It's a garden. It's got all these grapes in the garden. It represents wealth, finances, security, luxury. And you might not have very many luxuries at this time to indulge in. The Four of Pentacles also talks about running out of resources in some area of your life. I just heard from this as well, you might be running out of, I'm not going to swear because I don't want this video to be blocked, but you're running out of cares to give to other people and situations as well. Just becoming more and more focused on your own pathway. So the Nine of Pentacles can represent hyper-independence as well. We had the Knight of Swords reversed in your fears and desires position. I do feel like you do fear that if you were to let your guard down, that someone could come in and kind of mess things up, and maybe even your own self, like letting that chaotic, stressful, high nervous system strain to make the decisions for you. Maybe you've seen yourself make impulsive decisions based off of, stress, anxiety, and being under pressure. So it's almost like some of you may be fearing your own reactivity to certain things. The Devil reversed, next to the Knight of Swords reversed. It's saying that it's easy to fall back into old habits, yet you have broken free from restraints that have held you back. And even if you dip your toes back into those habits of thinking and acting and maybe consuming things, you can quickly course correct with the Knight of Swords and the Chariot card being here. So yeah, this reading is about having that new opportunity, opening up to it, trusting it, realizing how far you've come, and knowing that there's not much left for you in the past. There's not much left for you in your current circumstances. So when new opportunities are blazing and a light before you, then seize those opportunities, because now is the time with the Judgment card. Okay, that's what I've got for your reading. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.